Alright fellas, we need to have a serious discussion right now. What the hell is gooch grease? Huh? Gooch grease? Gooch grease. Similar to swamp ass, gooch grease is the disgusting smelling mixture of sweat, shit crusties, and lint that forms along the inner gooch, forming a slime-like substance? Fellas, what is going on? Real talk here. Whose body is producing gooch grease? I mean, this shit sounds like a brand of lube. Gooch grease? This shit's gonna cause the next pandemic. I can't believe we're talking about this. After a long night at the club, my boxers were covered in gooch grease. You got me fucked up, man. Who? That ain't normal. Who's getting this? Who's saying this? Huh? Now trust me when I say that I did not plan on making a video about this, okay? But listen, I'm scrolling through Facebook, you know, keeping up with the grandparents, and an article scrolls across my phone talking about gooch grease. I'm like, okay, you know what? That's disgusting and weird. Never heard about this before. I'm sure it's nothing, right? And then I'm scrolling again. I'm scrolling through TikTok. And I see a post. Gooch Grease Chronicles.
Gooch Grease Chronicles.
Is this what's this? A little smell. Come on, please. You can't run away forever. You gotta turn around and walk the wrong way eventually. Let me get a whiff.
Did she just say, let me get a whiff of your gooch grease? First of all, if it's that... Listen, brother. If it's that bad that you can't even walk forward because of the stench from behind you, my man, you need to go to a doctor. You need to go to a therapist, a psychologist, everything. You need the full 9 yards to treat that.
Come on, please. Just one smell. Just a little. Look at that thing. Stop, please. Just one smell, please. 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 My wig's gonna fall off, babe, please. Babe.
All right, so I guess she wants to smell the gooch grease. What the fuck is going on? So then I see that TikTok and I'm like, oh my, you gotta make me think about this again? A mixture of lint and shit in somebody's underwear? Why do I keep seeing this? You know what? This is crazy. So I've called this meeting to ask, what is going on, guys? Are we bathing correctly? Are we wiping our ass or using bidets? Are we grooming ourselves? Are we taking care of our bodies, okay? There is no reason your body should be synthesizing grease or anything close to it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go on this journey together and figure out what is going on and why I keep seeing gooch grease on my timelines. So come to find out, gooch grease is trending because some men are using maxi pads to absorb their nasty excess goo. I would agree with that statement. Nasty excess goo. Goo? Now we're calling it goo? We got grease and goo. Listen, this ain't normal. So yeah, as you can see, here's a post. My bros sleep on this life hack. This here catches gooch grease and loose dingleberries? Y'all are having dingleberries too? This is an epidemic. Come on. Keep them drawers fresh. You know what'll keep your drawers fresh? A shower. And some toilet paper. And washing your damn ass. We should not be having to put pads in our underwear to stay dry, fellas. Listen, I get if you go to the gym, you know, and you sweat a little bit. But ain't no reason that sweat should be mixing with shit and lint and anything else. Okay? So this is absurd. You know, I never knew this was a thing. And honestly, I'm starting to think that this is a giant troll because I just can't comprehend how you could let this happen and how so many people are letting this happen that it's becoming a trend. All right, I'm tired of saying this word, but gooch grease was literally trending on Twitter. And it was trending so much that even Fox did a whole Fox did a whole 7-minute segment on what gooch grease is. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the society that we live in. We're having news segments about Gooch grease.
And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. When my producer sent me this topic, I had to stop my lunch. I just couldn't eat anymore. It's a male hygiene problem or issue called gooch grease.
Listen, man, that's putting it lightly, okay? I have been distraught. I can't sleep thinking about gooch grease. This is affecting my day-to-day life.
I was like, what the hell is that? And after Googling it, I was bothered, victimized, bamboozled, led astray. It's described as a culmination of lint, sweat, and dried up pieces of feces between a man's butt and balls. First of all, who are these men?
That is a great question. Men who aren't taking care of themselves. I'm going to say it again. Wash your damn ass.
Joining me to talk about it, Steph Schaffner, influencer Bevan Biggers, and media personality KG Smooth. And
Fox News got a whole ass panel to talk about Gooch. Are you kidding me? Listen, I thought this was crazy, but I didn't think we needed to run a whole news segment on it with guest panelists and everything. Like, we could just put out like a PSA like, hey guys, this isn't even funny anymore. If you have gooch grease, go see a licensed healthcare professional. You may have some issues that you need to work out. Goodness gracious.
There's a shortage actually for tampons and pads. I have no idea why.
Well, now you do.
I swear.
I think you do.
I swear. Like every time I ever go into a Walgreens or wherever, you know, last minute, I'm like all the shelves are bare of it. But these dudes don't need to be wearing that.
All right, rest assured. Listen, I do not think that this is a huge, very common problem. And if it is, then we as a society need to come together and encourage the men around us in all of our lives to figure this out and take care of yourself. But I don't think that men are going to be fleeing in waves to the supermarket to get pads.
But there was a young lady who actually...
You can see it.
Who, I met, she said she wanted to come on The Factor because she has dated and met so many men that leave streaks not only on her bed, but when they take off their underwear, there are like streaks in it. So, yeah, I mean...
Oh, hell no. Fellas, what are we doing? What are we doing? This isn't funny anymore. Why are we leaving streaks on people's beds? Are we just not wiping? We can't be wiping at that point. So they don't really say much. I mean, they just kind of make fun of the whole topic. And they say that this should not be a trend. Let's not make this a trend. Fellas, I agree. Ladies, let's not make this a trend, okay? Let's put a stop to this right here. Think this has to be a troll. Like, I don't believe that this is real. Like, how can your body make grease, a mixture of like, I'm sure it's not grease, right? But how can they make a grease-like mixture? Ladies, on behalf of all men, I am sorry. I cannot believe that I'm even hearing about this, that you're hearing about this, that this is a thing. We don't claim these men. We don't claim them. They need to go figure their shit out, and then they can submit an application to rejoin us. And we may or may not accept it, probably not at that point, because that was a step too far. That's already too far. Anyways, don't forget on Urban Dictionary to go look up gooch grease. And get the gooch grease mug. Don't forget to get your merch, your gooch grease merch, okay? Because that's a thing. Why is that a thing, Urban Dictionary? Go get your gooch grease mug and definition. That's disgusting. Goodbye, guys.